Buying a home, it's likely the most money you will ever spend at one time. Make sure you have a real estate team you can trust on your side, helping you every step of the way. Welcome back to the Dan Gemis Real Estate Show with one of the most trusted realtors in Windsor, Essex, Dan Gemis.
Okay, welcome back to the show. In studio with me today, Joyce and Aaron Blackmere with the Dan Gemis team. Don't forget, we'll give away our Richmond Popcorn Company gift card later on in the show. If you haven't already entered, make sure you text the keyword popcorn with your first and last name to 10800 and you'll be automatically entered to win the gift card later on in the show. But in the meantime, it's time for our featured municipal segment this week. And last week we featured Essex. This week we're featuring Amherstburg, and on the phone with us we have Mayor Michael Proulx. Good afternoon, Mayor. How are you?
Oh, yes. Good afternoon, Dan. Glad to hear you. I hope you can hear me. I'm in downtown Amherstburg right now.
I hear you great. And listen, I saw some pictures. You guys were out planting trees this morning.
Yes, I was out planting trees. We planted 60 trees, and then after we left around the Libro Center, I went out to Brierswood to help them plant some trees too.
Well, look at you getting your hands dirty today. Fantastic. And at least the rain's holding off for us, and that's good news, right?
Yep, the rain's holding off. I'm outside here just looking at it all, the skyline.
Fantastic. I love it. So listen, Amherstburg has so many great things happening, and Mayor, our goal with this segment is basically to feature all the great things that all of our Essex County municipalities are doing. So let's get through some of the list. What do you guys have going on out in Amherstburg?
Well, I mean, in this past week, we passed our community improvement plan,
Yes.
which allows us to bonus new industry and commercial development in Amherstburg, and we're very hopeful of landing some very large industrial sites and some new commercial sites as a result of that plan. So, I mean, that's one of the fun things. This week, we will be dealing with our new fire hall. And it unfortunately will have to be debentured, but it's necessary and will have to be done because we have to keep the community safe. We've got a lot of development, a lot of people building houses and apartment buildings in a manner that hasn't happened in years.
Yeah, it's crazy. Now, one of the really cool projects that we're all aware of, and I just talked with Jen Grondin from GL Heritage. They have a fundraiser tonight for the bike trail.
Oh, the bike trail, yes. And today they're doing a fundraiser out at GL Heritage, and
Yes.
I'm hoping to get to it if I have a car available. See, I live on the island, and one of the things about the island is the ferry doesn't always run, so I had to come over today on a private boat and hitch a ride. So I'm hoping by the time I get home I can bring my car back and get to that. But the important thing is not that. It's the important thing is the bike trails. They're going to be magnificent, and I am so impressed with this group coming forward. They want to pay for all of it. They don't want the municipality to give any money other than some dirt and moving some dirt around, and they're getting all the muscle power and the expertise and everything they need to give us a bike trail operation. It'd be the best one west of Kitchener. So I'm impressed.
You know, I'm also very impressed. I was out with the kids and my wife, Nikki, walking the new trails behind the Libro Center there a couple weeks ago. And what a great project that is.
No, it's going to be a great project. And I looked at the plans. I actually suggested to them, because the trails are all winding and curvy, I actually suggested to them that if they wanted to do something like the Nazca lines in Peru, they could actually have a hummingbird or a turtle or something and take it from the air. But I don't know if that went very far. But it's exciting. It's exciting when you see all these trails winding through and the trees that are going to be planted around them, and the kids and the adults are going to have an opportunity to go up and down those trails. It's going to be great.
Now, I get asked quite a bit. Those are dog parks that are fenced in by Meloche Road there, right?
So sorry, I couldn't hear that last bit. It's a little noisy out here.
That's okay. So I get asked quite a bit. Those are dog parks by Meloche Road there, not off the trail, just off the trail? Is that what that is for dogs? Those fenced in areas?
All I could hear was the thing about the dog park. Yeah, the the trees were planted today near the dog park, and the dog parks will both be open in the next few weeks. There's a sign up that says as soon as the grass holds, and they've all been sprayed with that green stuff as soon as the grass grows, the dog parks will be open.
Fantastic. I love that. Some other great things happening now. I know there's been lots of discussion at town council about a possible hotel coming up in town.
Yes, it's right here in downtown. It's coming up within the next month or so. It is a little controversial because of the setback. But I mean, I don't think a soul in town has told me they don't want the hotel. The only question is how far back it goes, and the question that the council has to make whether it goes as far back as the Salmoni building and levels off with that, or if it's allowed to go at another 3 feet. And that's the whole controversy around this. I am hoping against hope that it gets built, because Amherstburg needs a hotel. We need this hotel. Yeah. There's another one going on up Murray Street that's going to be open this summer, which is going to be slightly smaller, only 8 units, not 15. But we need this. We need this development, and so I'm hoping that we can come to some kind of compromise or do something to ensure that it's built.
You know, it's been so amazing and fantastic to see all the development coming into town over the last couple of years. You know, there's 8 or so new businesses in downtown core, but there's also a whole slew of new businesses coming up and popping up on Sandwich Street as well.
Oh yes, on Sandwich Street, there's a new Dairy Queen, there's a new Harvey's, besides Sobeys. I'm not sure what's going in there, but it's all been built out, and we're waiting to see who the new people are moving into that. There's for sale signs and sold signs further along Sandwich Street for new development, and we're just waiting to see all of them. And I know even in the Walmart parking lot, they're talking about doing some redevelopment in there.
Oh, fantastic. Why not use that space for sure? And one thing that came to council recently was open air. Some changes happening this year, but it's continuing, obviously, which is great.
Oh, yeah, no, it's continuing. I mean, it too is a little bit controversial. Some of the other towns are cutting it out. We didn't cut it out. I think what we did was the right thing. It was 21 weekends in a row last year. We moved it down to 14, but we're spending the same amount of money in the 14 weeks that we spent in the 21. So it's going to be bigger and better than ever. It's not going to start in May. It's going to start the first weekend in June until Labor Day. But it's going to be bigger and better than ever with just street fun and I don't know how to describe it all. It's just going to be the place to be.
I think it's a great compromise going down from 21 weeks to 14 to really help the other businesses that wanted some more availability for their customers there during those.
Yes. There were some who said 21 weeks was too much, and so I think that was the compromise. But I am absolutely positive those 14 weeks, June, July, and August, and till Labor Day, are going to be a blowout here in Amherstburg.
Fantastic. Now, you mentioned off the top of the show some discussion happening this week about the fire halls. Tell us about what's happening there.
Well, the fire hall came up during the last council, but the decision was made not to do it. It was very expensive. People said there was sticker shock. It came in about $12 million. And the proposal that's coming before council on Monday night, we've got it down to $9 million. It's still a lot of money. But I, in my heart of hearts, I think we absolutely need that fire hall. We need it to protect the people who live here. Our old fire halls are not big enough to take the new modern equipment. They don't have showers and things. Firefighters put their life at risk, and when they come back covered in these carcinogens, they need to shower off and get the stuff out of their equipment as fast as they can. And so we need all of these things. And so I'm hoping that council, in its wisdom on Monday night, will allow this to go forward and have a better fire plan.
I think, unfortunately, we can't just keep kicking the can down the street, right? We have to tackle it at some point.
Yeah, it has to be tackled.
Okay. Anything else you want to mention, Mayor?
Well, no, I think this has been a fun interview. There's so many things going on here. We could probably talk for another hour, but I think we've covered all the main ones.
Fantastic. Listen, I appreciate you coming in today and having a chat with us about all the great things happening in Amherstburg. Enjoy the rest of your day, and hopefully you get access to your vehicle and make it out to GL Heritage for the bike trail.
Well, I hope so.
Tonight.
If I can get off the island with my vehicle tonight, I'm going there for sure.
Still too cold to swim. Thank you so much, Mayor. Appreciate
All right,
it.
okay. All right.
Have a good day.
Goodbye.
That's Mayor Michael Prue, the town of Amherstburg. Doing lots of great stuff today. He's out planting trees and doing all kinds of stuff for Earth Day. But yeah, lots of things happening out in Amherstburg. Make sure you pop in and, you can see the popcorn shop. We're out there. Our office is out there, and Richmond Popcorn's out there. So many great businesses as well popping up.
Richmond Popcorn's where you should start the tour, though. You
Start there, right?
and
I get
out
some
from
popcorn
there.
work their way
Yeah.
out.
Finish.
Yeah, start and finish. Yes. Something to munch on while you're kind of checking things out around town.
Fair enough. Good idea, Aaron.
Yeah, I think
Perfect.
so.
Listen, we're going to take a break. We're going to come back and have some fun. If you haven't already entered the contest to win your gift card for the Popcorn Company today, make sure you text the keyword popcorn with your first and last name to 10800, and we'll give that away after the break. As well, we're going to come back with our fun question today. We want your response. Make sure you text 10800 and let us know what you think. We want to know, what attraction would you like to see across Windsor and Essex County? Something, recently they announced the water park, the floating water park in Colchester. We have a lot of things. I'd love to get some response. What would you like to see here? Is it a drive-in theater? Is it an amusement park? What is it? Tell us. Get some ideas out there. Do you guys have some ideas? We'll hear them after the break.
Yeah,
Hang
we'll
tight.
hear 'em
All
after.
right.
I got a great one.
I want to bring wheels back. The roller skating rink. Let's bring wheels back.
Yes, that would be awesome.
That was fun. Okay, we'll do that and lots more to come right here on the Dan Gemus Real Estate Show.